Honda Civic Sedan Ferio, age 1991 to 1995. The fifth-generation Honda Civic sedan produced between 1991 and 1995 is often called the Ferio in the Japanese market. While the hatchback was seen as sporty and youthful, the Ferio sedan was designed to be a more sophisticated and practical family car. It shared the same smooth and aerodynamic styling as the rest of the fifth-generation lineup, moving away from the sharp angles of the previous decade. An interesting fact about the Civic Ferio is that it was the first sedan in its class to offer the high-performance VTEC engine in a four-door body style. Specifically, the top-tier SUR version featured the famous B16A engine producing 160 horsepower, which was an incredible figure for a small family car in the early 90s. This earned it the nickname of a four-door sports car. The development of this generation was overseen by lead engineer Shoichi Sano, who focused on a philosophy called the World Quality Civic. His goal was to improve the cabin quietness and structural rigidity compared to the previous F model. While Honda produced over 2 million units of the fifth-generation Civic globally, the sedan accounted for a huge portion of sales in North America and Southeast Asia, where the four-door layout was preferred over the hatchback. Owner reviews from the time praised the Ferio for its exceptionally smooth ride and light controls. Families loved the large trunk and the surprisingly generous rear legroom, which was achieved by extending the wheelbase compared to the hatchback. On the negative side, many owners noted that the car sat very low to the ground, making it easy to scrape the front bumper on steep driveways, and the paint was known to fade quickly if left in the sun. In motorsports, the Civic Ferio was a surprisingly serious contender. It competed in the Japanese Touring Car Championship, where its longer wheelbase provided more stability on high-speed circuits compared to the hatchback. It also became a popular platform for drag racing and street tuning because the sedan chassis was slightly stiffer than the hatch. In popular culture, the car is often seen in period films and television shows as the reliable choice for middle-class families. Technically, the Ferio shared common issues with its hatchback siblings. The most frequent mechanical failures involved the ignition distributor and the main relay, which could cause the car to stall or refuse to start. The rear trailing arm bushings were prone to cracking, which led to sloppy handling and strange noises from the rear suspension. Another common complaint was the failure of the power door lock actuators and the window regulators. There were a few important recall campaigns for this generation of sedan. One major recall involved the steering column, which could potentially separate under high stress. There were also recalls for the fuel tank assembly due to potential leaks and the seatbelt pretensioners in certain markets. Despite these issues, the car maintained a very high reliability rating and helped solidify Honda's reputation for engineering excellence. The 1991 to 1995 Honda Civic Ferio remains a classic example of 90s Japanese engineering. It proved that a practical sedan could still be fun to drive and technologically advanced, making it a favorite for enthusiasts and daily commuters alike.